The Great Jewish Revolt was an uprising in the land of Judea against the power of Rome. The uprising would have a huge effect on history and would shape many events to come. The revolt began in 66 AD, during the reign of Nero, who needless to say was a bit cuckoo. The main reason for this revolt was a mixture of anti-taxation protests and religious tensions between the Romans and the Jews. Protesting against the taxes resulted in the Roman governor plundering the Second Temple, claiming the money was owed to the emperor. When protests naturally occurred, the governor then led an armed raid into the city, arresting several senior Jewish figures. This resulted in several uprisings, with the barracks in Judea quickly being overwhelmed by rebels. Needing to contain the rebellion quickly, the Syrian legions marched out to quell the uprising. Although initially successful, the legion was ambushed, losing around 6,000 men and in legionaries' standards. With these victories, the Jewish rebels had enough time to form a small government, with Josephus being appointed the rebel commander in Galilee. There was then several attempts by smaller factions to take control of the government, all of which failed. Needing an experienced commander, the general Vespasian was given the task of crushing the rebellion. Vespasian invaded Galilee in 67 CE. He then decided to avoid a direct attack on Jerusalem, and instead began a systematic campaign of capturing Jewish forts in Galilee. Vespasian finally overran a fort commanded by Josephus, effectively ending the war in the region. Losing Galilee resulted in a horde of refugees descending on Jerusalem. This led to a lot of religious tensions between the various factions now inside the city, eventually resulting in street violence between the various factions lasting throughout the year 69 CE. This, together with a massive civil war in Rome, resulted in a lull in the fighting. However, it was during this year that Vespasian was made emperor, appointing his son Titus as commander of the armies in Judea, with orders to capture Jerusalem. Titus immediately decided to besiege Jerusalem. By 70 CE, he had managed to breach the first two walls, but had experienced tough resistance at the third and final wall. Following a brutal 7-month siege, during which time the infighting in Jerusalem had resulted in the burning of the city's supplies, the Romans were finally able to breach the city in the summer of 70 CE. With the city breached, the Romans went on a killing and burning spree. One of the greatest losses was the destruction of the Jewish Second Temple, the sacred site for the religion. To this day, only a wall exists. Peace had been brutally restored, however discontent continued, with multiple Jewish uprisings occurring during the next few centuries. Thank you for watching and listening to our videos. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe if you've enjoyed. All sources are listed and linked in the description below. I've been the Ancient History Guy, and as always, I'll be seeing you later.